What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Can y'all hear me? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Come on, what the fuck? Bam, shit, bam, bam, bam. There we go. What's good? What's good? What's good? Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. See, my channel, I allow anybody to come up on this, right? And have a conversation. Don't matter if we agree or don't. I only mute people that want to talk over people when it ain't their turn, or they just want to just yell and yell. Other than that, I could just sit back and let everybody talk and say whatever it is they have to say to whatever, if it's their side or just something they want to talk about, right? Right now, I'm the only one doing that. Well, I'm the only one doing that. I guess you could say, where a good amount of people from different communities are coming on. All right. So because I'm like the only one that's doing that, could be one reason why they want to silence me, right? Maybe one. Um, yeah, for sure, always. Uh, see, some people that are facing charges or could be facing charges or whatever, right? Um, I've even allowed them to come on and tell their side of the story if they wanted to. But if they don't, and the person that is accusing them of whatever comes on and wants to speak their side, how could a person be mad at that? because I welcomed anybody, right? Um, and matter of fact, it's still like that. Anybody can still come on. So no one can tell me who I can have on my fucking channel. Nobody. To the point where, like, now see, now an op, let's just say an op. If someone was a convicted chomo, I would not allow them on my show. Even though I say anyone could come on. Yeah. They just, but that would seem like common sense. All right. So, I think it's very funny too, because, I'm smart enough that I don't threaten nobody on here. If I have, I mean, I'm sure the ops or whatever are gonna clip some shit up and be like, I thought you didn't threaten. But I'm pretty sure I've never made any threats to nobody on this ever. Cause I know how y'all are. The ones that want to run their mouth like they're the toughest. Then they want to get cops involved, restraining orders. They want to threaten people to try to scare somebody, right? Until they meet somebody that ain't afraid of none of that shit, right? Um, why be afraid when I haven't done nothing? But it's funny when a person wants to say that I've done something when it's all over the internet of them doing it, them doing the threatening, the harassing, the all of that, right? That's crazy. That a bitch made motherfucker out there wants to run his motherfucking mouth with my name in it and then say, I dare you to talk about me again. What the fuck do you think this is, motherfucker? Like, seriously. First off, nobody on here has a restraining order on me. So I can say whatever name I want. Just like how you been doing, bitch. Saying my name, other people's name. You look a little dumb. You look a little dumb. I've been chilling. And the whole time, I'm just getting link after link after or clip after clip sent to me of yo bitch ass running your fucking mouth. And I'm thinking, oh, is this like all from that, what, 3-4 days ago? No, it's new. He's still running his motherfucking mouth. Like how many times do you are you wanting attention? What is it? What is it? Because you see, like if you're wanting attention, then why would you want to get all these ROs and shit on people? Why else? Unless you're afraid that, you know, because hey, people can talk about just because some people that have active cases can't talk about it, don't mean other people can't talk about it, bitch. Is that what you're afraid of? Is people talking about your case, telling the truth about your case? What is it that you're afraid of? Because you want to act like you're not afraid, but oh yes, you are, and I don't get it. I haven't done anything to you to make you afraid of me. And if you're not afraid, are you afraid of me? Yes or no? I mean, shit. And if you're not, then what do you look like going to get a restraining order? Not afraid of me. And by the way, I didn't take that video down for you or because of you, bitch. Like I said, they're in that video. I was playing different shit about the Charlie Kirk situation, and there was people in there making fun of the situation. I don't agree with that, so I was like, no, I'm gonna take that down. I don't want to edit and do all that extra shit. I just took it fucking down. So, uh, yeah, the videos that I had played on you, motherfucker. Oh well, oh well. You're mad that people got to laugh and also got to see how you treat your own parent. You know, the one that is there for you, the one that's there for you, and you want to disrespect her, you know, and then say that she's going to get a restraining order on me. I'm looking out for her. I really feel sorry for her because of you having to be around her. You know, you're a piece of shit. Um, piece of shit son. Um, hey, it ain't my fault that everyone or you showed people the way that you are. So again, do you fear me? No, you don't. You don't fear none of us. You don't even know us to fear us. It just don't make no sense. And then look, y'all. You know what he said? Y'all, I'm sure y'all seen what the motherfucker said. Oh, for Boss Talk's not getting it for now. He's gonna be the next round as long as he keeps his mouth shut. Like, who the fuck you think you talking to? Racist motherfucker. You're racist. Talking about shining his shoes and don't get any of that N-word spit on his shoe is what he said, right? Said that if I come to LA, stuff was gonna happen to me. He said, and then a little bit try to pin it off on DOA. And I wonder how DOA feels about that because I'm curious now. Like, do they got something going on behind the scenes that I don't know? Where, because he said DOA's people was gonna come after me if I went to LA, right? So I don't know if they got that little shit going back and forth because here lately, fuck boy, the little guy, um, he has been riding DOA's nutsack here lately. I don't so it's kind of odd to me. That's what makes me think, okay, are they behind scenes, talking about because I don't know why DOA would feel I don't think he feels threatened about me going to see the court and all that. Um, because I literally told him, I said, I'm not coming down there for drama. I'm coming down there to document it because a lot of people want to know what the fuck happens, you know? And yeah, I'm not wanting to go down there for drama. I did say I would defend myself, but other than that, no. we're gonna be live, bro. Or if I'm not, somebody else is. And you know, so yeah, I'm not an idiot. I'm not gonna go down anywhere where there's cameras all over and then just start a fight. No. But see, even with me not liking DOA and all that shit, I've I've never threatened him. I'm sure he could tell you that I've never threatened him. If he lies, then yeah, he just lies. Cause I've never threatened none of you motherfuckers. You know, I'm more of the type that's like, you know what? If we're in person and something was to happen, like or whatever, push, whatever, it's just gonna happen. It just happens. But no, what's the point of talking about? Oh yeah, when I see you, I'm gonna do this because you know how many people say that, and then when they see each other, it's just completely different. Oh, I was just playing, man. I was just playing. I don't do that, but I've seen so many people do that. What was that you were saying? Nah, what'd you say again? Ah, bro, I'm just playing, bro. Come on, I was just joking. You know how I am when you don't know the person at all. No, I don't know how you are. Just like I don't know how DOA is. Um, in his mind, it's all twisted up. He's done all kind of different shit, and the fuck boy, the little guy, like a little Tony's Pizza, well, um, with the threats is what I'm curious of. How can you sit here and talk about a RO and you are threatening my life? Make that make sense, motherfucker. Make that make sense. And you want to talk about charges and getting me arrested? What about you, motherfucker? You don't think of the shit that you've been saying about me? You don't think that could get you arrested, motherfucker? Huh? You said like, bro, I'm in America, motherfucker. I can go whatever state I want to. And you're telling me that if I come to LA, something bad is gonna happen to me. And this is a pattern. You're not the first one, and you're not the second or third one either. And I'm not talking about if you come down here, I'm talking about death threats. You feel what I'm saying? So, um, what got y'all so seriously? Now, what's the new thing that I guess is going around, and I'm not gonna say it's too soon because I mean it kind of fits the narrative. I'm just on here talking, and people want to Charlie Kirk me for coming on here to talk. So, um, but they want to talk about ROs, restraining orders. Oh, trust me. Listen, y'all. I'm not scared, upset, none of this shit, right? I'm not saying I want to get a restraining order, but what I am saying with these death threats, um, yeah, I take that shit serious for real. If someone says that they're gonna do something like that to me, oh yeah, I take it serious. Because why not? Why not? Because I've been around real killers that said they was gonna do it, and they tried. They tried. So, um, it's not like I just have only been told and that's it. Oh, just threatened and that's it. No, I've been threatened before and it actually, you know, they tried to do what they said that they was gonna do. It just, thank God, didn't succeed, right? Because now I got some beautiful kids that need me to stay around, and that's gonna happen. That's why I take that shit serious, and uh, it's not like, you gotta understand, if just for the people that ain't taking certain shit serious, this stuff right here, people have got fired, actual restraining order, or somewhat, not somewhat, yep, pretty much. Um, Probably some more shit, you know. So, uh, what can I say? All I can say is, um, I'm not worried about a restraining order, first of all, because I know what I'm on here doing and what I say on here. Just because somebody may come onto my channel, that don't have none. That's whatever they say. What anybody says when they come and hit the link, does not have nothing to do with me. I don't care if I'm somewhat cool with them, or what, because I have my own opinions, and you know I'll let anybody know when I disagree with them. And I'm talking about people I'm cool with. Like Cracky, for example. I've told him things that on here, not just offline, I'm talking about on here, things that I didn't agree with him doing. He knows that shit. But we're grown as fuck on this bitch. So I'm not about to try to tell somebody how to talk, what they need to do, none of that. No, because I'm not going for somebody trying to do that to me. Nobody's running nothing. Nobody's running me, you know, straight up. No, it just ain't gonna happen, because um yeah, I run this how the way I run it, and honestly, to me, I feel like it's decent, and the way I've done it has got me where I'm at. Not doing it the way someone else may want me to do it. No, I just do it how I feel like is best for me and y'all too. Um, so yeah, ain't nobody gonna stop me from talking my shit. So get that out your fucking head right now. Right now. No. Y'all know damn well. Y'all are not threatened by me as far as like physically, but y'all maybe feel a little threatened, like, oh shit, like boss talk. As the specific people that watch my show is the people y'all don't want to, you know, regardless if I get a couple thousand views, does not matter. There could be 20 of them in there that you don't want to fucking watch that are watching. And it's fucking hurting y'all's feelings. You know, it is what it is. I can't stop somebody from watching. And randomly, new people to me come on, but they won't come on and be like, yeah, I just want to tell you something, the DOA, you know, and it shocks DOA and his people. Like, what the fuck is that person doing on Boss Talks? Oh, fuck. And they go talking about that. So I had mentioned that, Trump sending the National Guard and shit to different places. It's not a good idea. It's not going to accomplish what most people think it will. It's going to make shit worse. And, they're not going to talk about this probably. I may show it if y'all can remind me. But here in Memphis, I don't know how, but they took 2 tanks. And they was just like some young niggas was riding on top of the tank, 2 of them. And really, these really wasn't like the typical tank. It was more of like it had tires, but it looked like a tank or whatever. They left the keys in them or some shit like that, and they just had a bunch of motherfuckers riding on it in the neighborhood. But there's also like they're not stopping nothing when they say that people say, don't you want them to come stop crime? Of course we all don't want people just going and killing motherfuckers, especially innocent people, but it ain't stopping nothing. There's still broad daylight shootings happening in Memphis. So and it, bro, it's just stupid. Hold on, yo. Let me go piss. I guess I'll put the link in the chat. Shit. Fuck it. So, hey, like I said, anybody at this point, well, there is actually a couple people that I don't allow to come on here because they fucked that up. Just like if anybody fucks it up, you won't be welcome, you know. But yeah, anybody can come on. And matter of fact, all you motherfuckers that wanna run your fucking mouth talking all this shit, well, like if I'm not live, yeah, I might be in people's comments here and there, but I don't want y'all to think that y'all's gonna trigger me and just get me to just out of nowhere pop up on here. No, it may take me 2 or 3 days before y'all see me again, but yeah. I think somebody tried to say that they had got my page taken down or had some paperwork or some fake shit. Man, hey, I ain't got sent shit. But yeah. But I'm gonna put the link in. I'm gonna go take a piss. So yeah. So word on the street that Dicker, is it true that Dicker like took down all the videos that has like Antifa and all that shit? Because with her being, I mean, and like I told you, her husband apparently is in like a chief intel officer or some shit like that, military, some shit. So yeah, he may be knowing some shit's going on. I mean, the military is getting sent out to different states and cities and shit. So yeah, I figured the and hey, I'm gonna go ahead and say the name. It should be chairwoman, but the chairman of Antifa, bigger chick. Well, see, we know that it's all out there, regardless if she takes it down. They know where she wants to come on, and it's a pattern, bruh. All these different people with the same type of names, and she wants to put chairman of Antifa, and then try to say like most people that's Antifa or whatever. It's not a thing, or it's nothing. Don't make sense. But stand up for what you believe in. Doing that, what they all of a sudden gonna start arresting people that claim Antifa now? Is that what's coming up, or what? Y'all come hit the link. And for the people out there that was saying that whenever I was speaking on motherfuckers wanting a civil war for real, hey, they are. And just in case motherfuckers want to say it's not that's not going on, I got some shit to show you, you know, if I have to. But no, for real. They want civil war, even some of our Congress people. And that ain't good. You know, I will say this because out of nowhere they just wanted to say, uh, the left did it. The left did it. And now they're starting to paint this narrative of Israel. And I gotta say, seems about right. I ain't gonna lie. The timing, you know, and then boom, of course, to get away with it, they start blaming the left. Which, hey, don't get. I have seen the videos of people making fun of them, you know, shit like that. But recently, I don't know if y'all heard that there was a black man that was hung at Delta University. It's not far from here. It's in Mississippi. But yeah, they found a black man hanging at a university. Not That's definitely not a coincidence. Right, right. every time a black man gets hung, say if it's 10 times it happened in a year, right? You're only going to hear about one, maybe. A lot of the times, the only reason I knew about it was because of the Black Panthers. I'd be talking to the leader. What you doing? Oh shit, I'm out here, whatever state it is, because families reach out to them because they, know that they can, give them resources and all that shit. So, um, yeah, at that point, this was back in like 2020. I was like, that's crazy. 3 people's already hung, and she's like, three? How about 12? All throughout the South, and yeah, I said, damn, they're going back to hanging us again, and now I think they really are going to try to start doing that because it's just starting to become a race thing. Heavy duty country. If y'all don't know who that is, go look that motherfucker up. You know, he's pretty much saying the left is black, right? That people need it, even though the guy that shot Charlie Kirk, his parents are Republican and shit, he probably was too, but I don't know, maybe switched, I don't know. But yeah, but oh, it's the left. You know, I don't want us to go to civil war at all. That's not good. If we do, America will fall pretty fast. They're gonna wait for America to fuck each other off, and then other countries are gonna take advantage of that, and it's not gonna be good. America will fall, but people ain't worried about that right now. The ones that's super angry about the Charlie Kirk situation, they're not worried about that.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's good?
Well, I wanted to get in on the talk about the Charlie Kirk and the National Guard in our streets. That's kind of a scary idea to have the military on the streets in a country that professes to be free.
You're right. Yeah.
Um, and Charlie Kirk, he didn't deserve to be murdered, but how do you feel bad for an unapologetic racist who, if he had his way, he would stone everybody in the LGBTQIA plus community? Those are his words. And black women are dumb, in his words. You can't praise him once he's dead because he wasn't a good human being in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I believe that too. Like, I mean, yeah, the way a person is treated, the way you treat a person on Earth when they're living. I mean, I would definitely say have some respect once they die,
Hmm.
but don't fake the funk now that the person is passed.
Right. I agree. And he's not a politician. So our flags being flown at half mast is insulting.
Definitely, especially when Trump, they would probably been flown at half mast anyway because of 9/11. And I will say now I don't know if it did happen or did happen or not, but I don't think I seen anything 9/11 on 9/11. You know,
Not from our president, we didn't.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot of different people it's looking like that apparently is involved in this shit.
Well, yeah, I guess Candace Owen came out and said that whatever billionaires supported him, if they try to replace him, that she's got some shit to tell. And I don't like Candace Owen, but she just said she has some shit to tell.
Yeah,
So,
I'm kind of 50-50 with her because at one point I was like, fuck Candace Owens, but now she's starting to do some shit that I'm like, all right,
yeah,
like that's
right.
how I feel too.
Let's see. Let's see if you can redeem yourself. I don't know how anybody of color and especially female work with him because he outright said that black women are stupid and the only way they can get into college is DEI.
Yeah, I don't know, but I mean her take on the Israel thing. I don't
Yep.
know if you. I think she's onto something for sure because Um, and like you said, she does have apparently has some information that because we all kind of hear rumors that Israel will have you even CIA will have a motherfucker come up missing or dead and you won't know shit about it
Yep.
and I'm sure maybe he did tell a couple people, "Hey, I'm doing this," because like she already said that he told her that he's getting all these threats. Like, look at this. They're saying this. They're saying I'm doing the wrong thing and all this. So I bet in his mind he probably thought something could happen
Right.
because Israel is killing kids
Yeah, they
and
are.
fuck.
That I, I get so upset because people are using words like it's a ethnic cleansing, which is just a polite way of saying they're committing genocide. It's just the polite way to say it. What's happening in Gaza is not okay. To starve out little bitty babies is gross. And I think that they're breeding more um, uh, extremists by doing this, watching these kids watching this happen.
Yeah, yeah,
How
and
do you not get angry?
the UN declared it a genocide.
Good.
I think it was today or yesterday, which is, I mean, that's a start, even though we see it. I mean, uh, it's a genocide right now, but it's going to turn into a Holocaust because when they really do go in, because they've recently dropped leaflets again and told
Yep.
people to leave as if they have somewhere to fucking go. And
Are there even hardly any buildings left on the
no,
strip?
and you gotta
Yeah.
understand, like, they have everything fenced in as if they're dinosaurs. Like, it's tall fences,
Jesus.
electricity fences, and um, they try to say Hamas keeps them in, but no, those fences are Israel's. You know,
Yep.
like their checkpoints be like 3 hours long,
Wow.
and then if you're one of if you're one of those type of people um that argue against the government and all that, they have like a ranking system, and if you're one of those people, they may just be like back of the line. So now it's another 3 hours for you to get home. Um, yeah, they do shit like that that just makes it like jail. Reminds me of jail. Um,
Yeah.
the COs do that type shit where you're already in there having to do your time, but they want to be extra because they feel like they got that power over you and can just, you know. But
Yeah. Yeah. I've heard of that. I've never been to jail, but yeah, I've heard of that.
yeah, if they well when they do invade the whole Gaza Strip, and possibly even the West Bank, if they do that, then it'll be a Holocaust when you try to
Yep.
kill off a whole group of people,
Hmm.
which it seems like they're doing. Because they're not worried about the hostages at all because, and this is just common sense, they say they don't know where the hostages are. So why would you just bomb everywhere?
right? Well, no, because that they don't care. They pretend, but they don't. They absolutely they killed hostages for crying out loud, thinking they were Hamas. Well, quote unquote, thinking they were Hamas when they killed like what was it, 3 or 4 Jews or something like that. One of yeah, from Jerusalem, from Israel. They killed 3 hostages early on.
See, I think Israel is like, you know what? We're just gonna kill the hostages. Say it's Hamas. That way we can have that excuse to continue this war.
Yep,
Um, they recently bombed Qatar and didn't successfully complete their mission. They didn't kill the 5 Hamas leaders, but them doing that because Qatar was basically the middleman, the one that was doing the talks for the ceasefire and all this shit. So
right.
I feel like they bombed them to fuck up the ceasefire talks because they
Yep.
don't. They've already said it. They're gonna wipe them out, and they're not gonna stop until Hamas is all killed. And I don't think they've even killed. I could be wrong, but I don't think they've killed 50 Hamas members.
I don't either. They're killing civilians.
Yeah,
So, and anybody who is okay with that, I'm not okay with because whether you're Christian or Jewish or Catholic or Seventh Day Adventist, Jehovah Witness, if you believe in Christ, what they're doing to those children is wrong. It's wrong. And I'm a mother and I can't imagine, cannot imagine if we went through that, what I would tell my children.
yeah.
It's horrific.
I fear a civil war for us
I do
because
too.
um, we won't only have to worry about Americans because other countries are going to see that any country in civil war is I don't care if it's the strongest country, like they're they're weak. They're gonna be weak, and
Yeah.
other countries can, you know, that's when other countries will try to attack us.
We're already weak because of how much division there is in this country. We are already weakened. We have allowed mainstream media and politicians to divide us because ultimately, whether you're on the left or you're on the right, whether whether you're in the middle or somewhere in the outside fringes of either side, we all want the same basic things. We want to be able to feed our families. We want to have health care and we want to be loved and sometimes even just left alone. We all ultimately want all the same things. We are just being, convinced that no, 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 this side's better. No, 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 this side's better. And it shouldn't be a side other than we all stand together and we stop this authoritarian thing that's starting to happen to our country. We are going to be Russia. We are going to be World War II Germany if we're not careful. We are going to lose. And I'm not being hyperbolic. This is where we're going. Military in the streets, they aren't trained to be cops. That's not their job. It's getting scary.
Yeah, I just don't want to have to turn into a maniac
I
because
don't.
anytime if I feel like my kids are in danger at all,
Hmm. Yep, me too. My family, my grandchildren, and I don't want to do that. I don't want that. Want. I don't want that. I don't want it. I don't even know. Sometimes I get really lost for words because this isn't, the America. And we've been slowly sliding this way since probably Reagan, maybe even before that. But from my memory, I would say it's Reagan that this like Project 2025 started getting developed, like convincing poor people that rich people care about them, which that's kind of the beginning of our country. But these billionaires don't give a shit about us. They don't give a shit. And there shouldn't be billionaires. Nobody should have so much money that they couldn't even hand it out in generations when there are people on the streets fighting for a meal. Yeah, I can talk all day about this stuff because it just is, it's, it shouldn't be this way.
no.
It shouldn't be divided. Even families are divided now.
Mm, yep, y'all can click the link. Anybody?
I can't see the chat.
So, what do you think about all these ROs that's being handed out and or allegedly being handed out?
It's childish. It's like you really feel threatened by someone who's all the way across the country from you,
For real.
almost all the way. Like that's insane. It's just even this is getting a little bit on the dangerous side. I mean, I don't know. We're all adults. At least I thought we were.
I just think it's crazy though, the way he makes threats, the way he talks, and then says he's gonna get somebody arrested or get a restraining order when and and I appreciate the people that clipped it up and sent it to me, but I don't remember how many multiple videos or clips of just him threatening my life, and I'm like, you want to talk about an RO in the next sentence?
Right, right.
Yeah. And then thinks that he's gonna get me arrested and all this shit. Like,
For what?
oh, he says I have a warrant. And he's like, when you come out to LA, I will get you arrested. And I'm like, we'll see. We'll see,
Wow.
buddy.
What a creep. Oh my gosh. See, I've never watched him. I've never, ever, ever watched him. So, and I've just kind of stepped back away from everything. Just, all right, it's just I already have enough drama in my real life.
He's a little weirdo. Like, you
He's
know,
weird, that's for sure.
he has like this little video game that he always has playing. And then his he might as well just turn his camera off because he has it like pixelated to where you can't see really his you could see the structure of everything, but you can't see his face really, and that's where he why he wears those glasses, because he's an ugly motherfucker for real. And I guess that's why, when you don't have those glasses on in the house, he just pixelates it so nobody can really see how he's really looking. Um,
Right?
but he really really wishes that he was from the mob or in the mafia or some shit.
Yeah, yeah. I
It,
can see that.
it's sad.
So is there really one against cracking, or can we talk about that?
I don't know a whole lot about it. I mean, I don't know if they gotta go to court, or what, but
Hmm.
I mean, I think it's something like it shit. I don't know. I don't even want. I don't really know about it, so I'll just.
Okay. Yeah, because I haven't been watching, so
Yeah, it was in Mississippi. Oh shit! I'm my bad. I accidentally scrolled up and I'm reading old messages.
yeah, it just there's I'm just trying to figure out what he would have said to the Z guy that warrant an RO, considering they're not even in the same area. Like I know people who've tried to get ROs on Shit Bucket and couldn't because they weren't in the same state. It's weird.
So like he was saying, "Oh yeah, boss talk. Yours is coming next week," and then he switches it to, um, boss talk. You're basically you're not getting one right now, but if you fuck up and say my name or do anything else, uh, then one will be served, and and I'm like, I'm not worried. Like he thinks he can say my name on his show, but I can't say his. Oh hell no,
Right.
because he is the one for real threatening me, and something that should be done about that. You know,
Right.
because he's saying even DOA. That's why I said I wonder what DOA has to say about it, because he literally said, if I come to LA, I'm gonna get fucked up, and he was like, but you know, that's gonna be from DOA and his people. Like he just put it off on them. So that's why I said I don't know if they talked about shit behind the scene. Um,
Yeah, that's weird that he would involve him in it because I thought they hated each other.
yep. But here lately, he's just been nut riding DOA in the comments and shit. Like, if he mentions them, he won't. It won't be anything negative. He'll just be like, it could be something like, "Oh yeah, uh, DOA gets way more views than Boss Talk." Just a little something like that, and to I guess, make it look like or make DOA think maybe he's trying to be cool. I don't know, but
Yeah, weird.
I could just be reaching. But at the same time, I really don't know, since he said
Right.
since he threatened my life and then says that really it's gonna be DOA and his people, and that's of course if I come to LA or whatever. But
Right.
um, like I said, and the thing, DOA's people are trying to silence me, but they're not. They're not gonna stop me from talking. You know, And yeah. See right there. Whenever I get ready to, if I get ready to say something that I think might be taken the wrong way, that's how I know I haven't said one threat towards them guys at all. I'm not dumb. I know they're gonna call the cops on me. I know they want me locked up. They hate that a guy like me can own a gun. They hate it.
Yeah. Well, aren't they like the proponents of free speech and, constitutional rights? So wouldn't owning one be part of your Second Amendment right? Like,
Exactly. But they say, oh, Boss Talk is black. He's a thug. He's been
oh
arrested.
God.
That's how they think. And you know, I don't have no felonies. So I guess they just think, damn, because I've showed guns on here before. I could show
Uh-huh.
one right now legally. Someone could try to report it or whatever, but I'm not a felon. And then they'll allow me to keep the video up. But I know that scares some people, so I just normally don't show it. And I don't show it in a manner of like just pointing at the camera. No, I
Right.
may like just show it from the side or whatever. Um, but yeah, they hate that I'm able to do certain stuff. Like DOA is a felon; he can't have a gun. Um, there's another guy, Kendick, who is Summer's stalker.
Mm-hmm.
He's a felon and hated that I was legal to have guns. He actually one day called the cops and said, Boss Talk is outside of my house and he has a really big gun. Please send somebody now. And it's like, is he doing that right there when no one, like, because in the video, I did not show a gun. I was in front of his house, but when he called, I wasn't outside his house right then. I was outside his house a year before that.
That's nuts. That can get somebody like
Yep.
seriously injured. It's no different than swatting somebody.
Yep. Yep.
Wow. I just don't understand the racist part of it, I guess. Like, I think if you don't have a felony, then if you want in your state it's legal, then I think everybody responsible should have one, personally.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I just have I go, we're a hunting family, so, but I don't have a handgun because I had kids and it was just too scary.
I feel it. I'm just one of those that I'd rather keep it on me because you never know when it can go down.
Right.
And where I'm living, it can get tricky. It can
Yeah.
get tricky. You never know. And I always tell people like if someone walks up to you and says, "Do you got $1?" If you have to if you know that you have to go into your wallet to do it, just say, "Oh, I'm sorry,"
Right.
because when you pull that wallet out, if they see any extra money, that's theirs.
Yes. Yes. My little town had its first drive-by shooting a couple weeks ago, and we've literally never had one. We
Wow.
had our first. So,
I was a kid whenever I was around that type stuff.
me too. I grew up in the city.
No, no, I'm saying I was a kid growing up around drive-by shit.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha.
Yeah.
I was in the middle of one in my apartment when one happened. Years and years. I was 18. So,
Matter of fact, the last drive-by that I was in was it 2021? So do you know the rapper Young Dolph?
no.
So it was weird. So I went to his memorial the day after he got shot, and the memorial was at the cookie shop he got shot at here in Memphis, and bunch of people. So you know, I got the car, walked up in the parking lot where everybody was. You know, I thought it was crazy because there's people walking around smoking weed, and there was cops all over, and basically, I started getting hungry, so I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the live off. So I went and got something to eat, but I was like, man, there's people that brought teddy bears or different shit up there, and I was like, I feel bad. I didn't put nothing down. So after I ate, I went and got uh, it was a balloon. It was a balloon and a candle thing, and like I lit the candle and then I put like a dollar bill. Everybody was putting dollar bills uh, up under something heavy or whatever. So uh, yeah, people just having a good time. And like I said, there's cops out there with their lights on, and everybody just starts hearing shooting. So
Oh,
everybody
wow.
drops to the ground. And that's what I'm saying. Memphis is crazy when they think that they can bring the military out here. Um,
Yeah.
it's a different breed. Like these people are
Right.
doing drive by right in front of the cops, and see, like I said, it's kind of like a little war going on because this rapper got killed, and
Right.
it was like those people was driving by and seen somebody a op and was like, we got to get him right now. There's no waiting, cause and they didn't hit him. You know, they missed and immediately the cops start chasing them and their dumbass wrecked and got caught. Like, you know,
Wow.
I don't know if people just don't think or if it's like they're like, you killed my cousin or my best friend or my brother. When I see you, I don't care. It's gonna happen. I
Right.
think that's the mindset that it has to be.
Right. I think so too. Yeah, it's going to be interesting because Chicago, he's not going to Chicago anymore because of what they did to even chase off ICE. So
Hold on, you said that
Chicago held
wasn't
their
going to
ground.
Chicago anymore?
Yeah,
For real?
that's what I heard. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet they probably seen a few videos of people saying, uh
Hmm.
no, I it's not good if you try to come up here because the young niggas don't have nobody to tell them what to do, and they got is
Right.
they can turn a semi-automatic gun into a fully automatic. That motherfucker spits gun bullets out so fast.
Yeah. Chicago got out all their plows. The mayor is the one that was of Chicago. He's the one that led all those thousands and thousands of people through the streets
What up, everybody?
What's good?
protesting.
How you
Hi,
doing?
hi.
Hey,
I'm surviving. Speaking of, hello, who's the young lady on panel? I'll make sure I say hi to her.
Uh,
Tanya. Barry in the
Oh,
chat.
hey. Hey, gorgeous.
what I go by.
I'm
How are you?
I'm I'm surviving. I had speaking of street violence and stuff, I had 5 friends killed in the past week and a half, so
Oh, sweetie, I'm
and
sorry.
we
That
had
sucks.
yeah, our city's like on fire right now. It's been that way for all summer, but like every day we've had like 3, 4, 5, 6 shootings. Like it's been insane.
Mm.
So it's a lot to deal with right now. But you know, we're dealing. But I
Oh,
came up
I'm
because
so
y'all were talking
sorry.
about the military coming in the cities and shit, and like,
Hmm.
you know, like I get that people are like, because listen, they'll do drive-bys, they do drive-bys and shit in front of police down here. They don't give a fuck about that. But the military and the police is it's different. Just go throw that out there. It's a
Hmm.
lot different. So I think that, you know, before everybody goes gets their guns and they bulletproof vests, they should realize that they got Uzis and shit. And they're
Well,
Right.
organized, and that's something we're not
yeah,
either.
Summer, I don't think you was on here
There.
earlier. So some young niggas stole 2 tanks
Yeah,
and
I
and
know. I mean, they do the same shit around here too, because we got, you know what I mean. But I'm just saying, still, 2 tanks ain't shit
no, my
to
point
a
is it
whole.
is
I'm a military family,
I get
and
the
I'm telling
military
you,
is gonna win that battle, but I'm saying it's just
yeah.
the point that when they ain't seeing this type shit everywhere.
Well, I feel the same way about Chicago the way you do about Memphis, because like I was raised in Chicago, right? Like, and so I'm telling you right now, Chicago motherfuckers is built different. We just different. We cut from a different cloth, and just a little bit more crazier. And you know, there's motherfuckers getting on the internet like wide open about it, like showing they straps, showing everything. And I'm like, baby, I get all that, and I understand your heart, but baby, this is the
Oh,
fucking
that's
military.
everywhere though, Summer. That's everywhere. Like I said, we haven't seen nobody right now. This since Trump has sent the military out, I haven't seen nobody but Memphis take over motherfucking 2 tanks, and they got young niggas riding on.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna show that video to you.
there's shit popping off everywhere. But again, 2 tanks ain't a motherfucking thing to
No,
even your local military. You
I
know what I
no,
mean? Like
I'm saying
I'm
no
a
city right
realistic. That's
now.
all.
No city right
Huh?
now. I'm saying right now. It may have happened in the past or something, but since Trump has sent military out, no city but Memphis has done some stupid shit like
Okay,
that.
I heard you the first time you said it. I'm gonna still say 2 tanks ain't shit to
I mean, no, I'm
military.
just saying the react. I know the military will win. You know, they got missiles that they can drop, but I'm saying it's the fact that there's these young niggas that don't have nobody to tell them what to do.
I get it. They don't have any guidance. I get that. And I mean, shit, they're wide open on the internet. They're making TikTok is on fire with these silly little boys, okay? And I call them silly little boys because I understand the heart behind it. I get it. And I even get the mind thinking of it. Because I even said when he said it, I was like, I'm gonna tell you right now, Chicago's different. I was like, I mean, you're gonna have a fight on your hands, but at the same time, is there's stupidity and then there's smart, right? And like, I don't give a fuck what you think you got. You ain't got what the military got, baby. None of us do. All together, we don't. And that's and one thing. What makes us, even if we all have the right equipment, we're not organized. So and
Some people
2020
are.
showed me that
Some
firsthand.
people are
No, no,
organized.
they not. No, we are not.
Why
No,
wasn't
we're
they
not.
marching? Why wasn't they? Why was they marching?
Baby, we can march all day long. That's not
No,
organized.
no, no,
That's
no, no.
marching.
I'm talking
And
about
NFSA, listen, hey,
one
hold on, wait a
leader
minute. If you talking about
telling
not fucking around
everybody.
crew, I can speak on them because they came to my motherfucking city and shot themselves. So they, again, they're
That happened.
okay, but they wasn't ever. I mean, it takes more than one group of them. We need everybody to be like them, is what I'm saying. You're the small minded that's a beautiful sight, and it can get some local community shit done, but that ain't going against the government.
Well, militias. That's what the militias are made for, to go against the government. That's what
But
it's.
baby, none of the militias is organized.
Yes, they are.
Militias, Angry Viking, and all them came into Louisville, Kentucky, and went against 50 protesters, and we chased 2,000 of them away. That's
Well,
real life.
if the biggest militia in
But we all
America
got to
is
be
the 3%.
organized to go against the government. It can't, you know what I mean? That's what the part we missing. You
I'm
got
saying that
everybody
the
in
biggest
there,
militia in the country is the 3%ers. Um,
and they're
and
not organized within themselves.
yeah, they are.
Baby, chapters. They have chapters. You understand how this shit's broken down? They have chapters, and not all those chapters are organized with each other. No, they're
Yeah,
not.
all you got. I could pull up videos right now
Okay.
of them
You can
training,
pull the video.
them training together. That's organized.
That
If
doesn't
there's
mean
some-
every chapter is organized. And even if with those militias, you have to understand how many people are in the United States?
a lot.
Right. So even a million a militia ain't gonna do shit if we ain't all organized.
We don't have to all be organized, and we're not, because it's going to be a civil war of people against people, not just us against the government. It's not going to be us, everybody versus the government.
Does anybody else understand what I'm saying, or am I just crazy?
No, I know the military can whoop the civilians' ass, but
Okay, I just want
it's
to.
it's
I
it's
get the
all
heart
it's
behind it.
all right. It's all right to be able to fight against them. If there was some terroristic shit, there's people that got bazookas and RPGs and shit in the streets. That's military grade shit. They got grenades and shit. They got. I mean, there's just in the streets Molotovs, all that shit that a
We
person can
can't even
come up.
stop the violence in our own communities. Who we gonna fight?
We
What
can't.
government we fighting?
All right, guys, I'm gonna head for bed, but it was really nice talking with you.
You too, gorgeous.
You have a good night, guys.
You too.
You too.
Okay, bye.
I mean, that's the only thing I'm like, because I asked somebody that today. I said, shit, we can't even stop the shootings in our own city. What are we really like? What are we doing?
Neither can the military.
Oh, I know that. You can't arrest her. I'm not saying the military is the answer to all answer. If you know anything and you know me and everything I stand for, that's not the answer. You can't arrest yourself and military yourself out of these issues. So, I mean, I guess I take that without, but I just, like I said, I get the heart of it because I be seeing them on, I be hearing them talk, and I'm just like, baby, I get it. I understand what you're saying, but like, we as people, we're not ready for really a civil, quote unquote, civil war. We're not we
I
just
mean,
not.
nobody's
2020
really
showed me
ready
that.
for war. I
20,
mean, you can train when it comes to a civil war, like with the Republicans and shit, just blaming the left for what the Charlie Kirk shit happening. I bet it's already happening. There's people that's already whooping black people's ass because they showed up to a Charlie Kirk rally or whatever. All that shit's about to happen. We don't have to be ready. All a person, if someone's trying to harm someone, all they gotta do is aim that damn
but
gun.
shouldn't we already be ready?
I am ready.
Okay, I was just curious because I thought you have to like.
I'll show you about 5,000 rounds just real quick. I'm not
I
talking
mean,
about
well, you don't
90.
have to prove anything to me. You know that, boss. But 5,000 ain't shit in the Civil War aspect of things.
Yeah, but every bullet counts, and I'm not gonna miss. I'm telling you. So I know I'm ready enough that if someone comes fucking with me, I'm telling you, I just said 5,000. I didn't say all my shit. I could just come in here and carry 5,000 rounds of motherfucker.
No, you ain't got to do all that. I know you. Shit, I know you. Stay ready. I'm not. I'm not talking about us in general. I'm
We
not
don't
talking
know
about
though.
us.
We don't know who's ready and who ain't. We know a lot of people will probably die, and a lot of people won't.
That's what 2020 showed me.
But but the 2020 is different than right now because Trump is getting crazier.
No shit. I'm out in these streets organizing.
Can
Trust
you
me,
hear
I
me
know.
now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, I've been messing with my microphone trying to get it working here. It wasn't working. I said hi to you like 4 times.
Oh, my bad. Hello, sweetie. How are you doing?
Doing all right. I was actually agreeing with everything you were saying too. But y'all didn't hear me. My mic was fucked up.
No. You were booted. No, I know
Yeah,
you take straight and shoot and all that shit. You know what I mean? It's just all the bigger scale of things. I just, I
yeah,
just look at like our communities and I'm like, dude, we can't even stop the stupid shit in our neighborhoods, much less, you know what I mean? Like, because I think about that shit. Like, I really do. Doing the work that I do and doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think about like, okay, shit's getting bad, and like, what do we? Especially now, I ain't even gonna front. I've thought about that more in the last couple weeks than I have ever. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Because I just see people going without food. I see more families ending up on the streets. I'm just seeing a lot of fallback, right, or
yeah.
fallout, shall I say? And it's got me thinking, like, dude, like we really ain't ready. Most families don't have 6 months worth of food supply, much less 3 months. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Um,
true. I've
so
got about 4
it
months.
worries me.
Shit, if I don't got it, I'm gonna take it.
True.
Well, that's definitely going to be when we get to that point, that's what it'll be. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh,
Not
something I was
everybody's.
going to say earlier was you were talking about LA, right? If you call the cops in LA, it takes them 6 hours to show up. Just so you know.
Oh, same thing here. The half the time here, you won't.
They
Sometimes
don't,
they'll
they won't
show
even
up
show up.
unless there's a body. Like anymore, it seems like unless there's a body laying around, they don't have time for it.
Yep, absolutely correct.
There's
Same
no
shit here.
prevention working. There's no, you know what I mean? And everybody's in scrambles because literally, like, I'm not even bullshitting. You put Louisville, Kentucky in. I mean, y'all know we make national news like every other fucking week. Like, we're per capita of Chicago and Memphis right now. So, and that's crazy because Memphis is, boss ain't lying. That motherfucker's hot as fire. They crazy down there. And so is Chicago. And we're per capita doing the same shit they're doing. And we're Louisville, Kentucky. Like, what the fuck? That's not right. It's women and children. Like, it's crazy. And it ain't even, something else that I've noticed, and this is, you guys may understand this, and some people may not. But because of the work that I do, even in the killings, I've noticed that they're more aggressive. Like, people aren't just getting shot once or twice. We're talking about 8, 9, 16 times people are getting shot. You know what I mean? Like, even in those actions, they're getting more aggressive. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it might be because of the switches.
Well, that too, but not everything. I'm not all of them are switches. Some of them, yes, they do use switches in them, but I'm just the overkill. Like, I mean, and I'm talking about like more. A lot of people are getting shot in their faces, more executional style type. Like, it's just getting more. Even the shootings are getting more violent. If that makes sense.
And then with Charlie Kirk, it's hate. There's a lot of people that
Well, the shit I'm talking about has been going on before he died, so it's just gonna get worse. But this shit's not good.
I'm just saying, like, yeah,
People I'm talking about don't even know who the fuck Charlie Kirk is.
People getting hung because it's Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, the two guys. Yeah, I heard about that. That got sent to me today.
Yeah, that's the shit that we're about to be seeing more of, and people want it. I don't.
I mean, but we went through a spree of that back in 2021. There was all kinds of. There was people down in Atlanta. There was people in Mississippi. There was people all kinds. Even here in Kentucky, we had a couple Hagans. Like, there was all kinds of shit, and people got upset for a second, but then, you know what I mean? It just goes away.
Hey, boss, have you ever went snipe hunting?
Using the scope.
You should, you should come to LA, hang out with me. We'll go snipe hunting.
Well, shit, when we go to LA, hey, and speaking of, I'm glad you're here because I'm sure you're probably wondering.
If you get me.
You were probably wondering, like, what was Summer going to talk to me about? Well, I'm not going to lie to you. I was going to jump your ass because the last time interaction we had was when me and Sparky was going around and around and all that shit was falling out, right? But then
yeah, I know.
I said, hold on, let me finish.
That day.
Hold on, let me finish. I sat back and I watched and I seen that you don't have an issue with me, so I damn sure don't have an issue with you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But yeah, I did tell Bob, so I was like, get his ass up back on panel. I was like, I'm gonna light his ass up. But then I watched you and I watched the game and I seen that I wasn't in it. At least maybe I missed it. I don't know.
Never were in it.
Huh?
You never were in it. One day we were sitting there
we were just talking shit.
And yeah, exactly. Sparky was talking shit that day, right? And you said, well, I'm a pimp. And I said, okay, well, then you're going to be the pimp in the game and you're going to be pimping out Sparky. And then you got all pissed off and yeah.
Yeah, whatever. But I probably, whatever. It was
I never
bad
put
timing.
you in the game, though.
Okay, cool. Well, I watched it the day you were playing around on the game because I was like, that's it. If I'm in that fucking game, I'm going to light his fucking ass up. And then I seen it, and then I noticed that you weren't saying anything about me. And if you did mention me, it wasn't in a negative way. So I was like, okay,
well. I never had an issue with you. That was just a joke that day, and you took it to heart. So sorry.
Well, look how much but you can verify that at that point in time, I had a lot of shit going on. I had that psycho dude on my ass. I had Sparky on my ass. A lot going on. So
yeah,
my bad.
That's why I thought it would be a joke because you would be pimping out Sparky. Get it? You were, but it. Yeah, you took it the wrong way. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all gravy. I tend to do that sometimes, especially back then when I was going through a lot. Plus, I had I had everybody on my ass at one point. Yeah. I was like, God damn. I survived though. Holler! I'm still here, bitches.
True.
Getting on y'all's motherfucking nerves, not missing a goddamn beat. Holler.
Hell, I had to come back and clear my name of being some fucking pedo fucking faggot dude. AZ Crimson. Oof.
Yeah, I'm not sure who all these new people are. You know what I mean? Like, and I'll be honest with you, I've had, and you kind of know, you checked it on me. I've got a lot going on right now, and so like these last couple of weeks for me, I've just kind of been popping in and out of shit. I even, me and boss were even talking. I was like, I just don't have the brain power right now. I was like, just stay on the ass. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's just too much right now.
Yeah.
And I ain't trying to, like, I'm back in because I want to say hey to boss. And, it's cool to see some of the old crew and stuff like that. But at the same time, yeah, baby. No, I'm good. I don't want those problems no more. I can't do it. And I hang out in like IB2 crowds and shit now, drama central places. And I'm like, that's more sane than this fucking shit. I just can't. It's too much. It's just too much. I'd rather go hang out with my IT2 people and just watch them crash the fuck out and I crash out and everybody goes, it's whatever. You know what I mean? But this shit, it's just, it hit, I don't know. It's weird.
That's what I was about to say. You stole the words out of my mouth. I'd rather be watching IP2.
Yep. I mean, I don't really hang out with IP2, but like, that's kind of drama people is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, true. That was some fucked up shit back then.
It was too much, dude. We had the crazy dude, the guy that I had a case with. He was going crazy. Queenie at one point. Sparky's fucking psychotic ass. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? Why don't we just go ahead and piss everybody off? Fuck it, let's go. I think I almost did.
You probably did.
So I didn't give a fuck. And I still don't.
Yeah, I still don't care either.
I'm learning not to take the internet I'll tell you what, being in the drama community, one thing I will say though, all that bullshit that I went through back then did prep me not to, like, people say some crazy shit to me, and like back in the day, I would have lost my fucking ever living life. Like, you know what I mean? Now I just talk shit, and when I hang up the phone, I'm done and over with it. You know what I mean? But back then, I was just consumed because it seemed like it was 24/7. I was like, I can't do that shit again. I'm not getting back in rabbit holes like that.
No, I wonder they're still shooting in broad daylight. So like effectiveness and all that. That's what I'm saying. Like if I see a change, then I'll be like, okay. But it's just right now there's no change in Memphis.
Oh yeah, it ain't. I'm gonna tell you right now. That's how I feel with Louisville, dude. I hate even going and looking at because my Facebook is just connected to. It's an easy way for me to reach out pretty much everybody in my fucking community for the most part. And it's just, I swear to God, like every time I log in, it's another shooting, it's another this. I'm just like, dude, I just fucking can't. Like today, dude, I didn't leave the crib. I stayed on a couple of panels that were just that I chill out or whatever. I was like, fuck that, I can't. Every time I turned on Facebook, there was another fucking shooting. Just a minute ago, I checked and one of P News, she was walking to a fucking shooting. I was like, really? This is crazy.
That's why I deleted Facebook. I won't ever go on there again.
Fucking sleep, people.
It's worse than any other out there.
Well, for me, it's very effective in what I do to get a hold of people or get something out really quick, or you know what I mean? So that's the only reason why I even have it anymore. Because like usually I stay in fucking Facebook jail because of the topics and shit I talk about. But I still have it because of the community aspect of things. It's the only I can't make a phone call as quick as I can post something on Facebook and everybody in the city know about it. So
yeah, true.
It's just easier. If I have a missing kid or something like that, I can just post it on there and boom, everybody pretty much in the whole state that can get resources or whatever can be notified. So
nice.
Our cats are sitting here staring at me like creepos.
There was an app that I was using. I can't think of the name of it though. It's like Locals or some shit like that.
What is it called?
I think it's called Locals or something like that. You basically when you post something, everybody that has the app gets a notification in your area.
Yes. Oh, okay.
I think it's called Locals. I could be wrong though.
Look how long my hair's got. It's pretty short. I haven't heard of that app. Or maybe I have. I don't know. I have so many fucking apps downloaded, I don't even know what's out there anymore.
Well, don't quote me on that. I know it's something to that effect. I
Yeah.
don't know if that's the
It
actual.
sounds like the one that we have up here. It's the neighborhood something and it does the same thing.
Yeah, that's it. You're right. It's like neighborhood or something like that. Or
Yeah.
yeah,
There's a lot of different.
that's
They got
it.
apps for every fucking thing these days.
I'm actually working on a whole bunch of them for fitness and shit like that. So
Hey, I be doing fitness. I be working
yeah, I
out.
know. Yeah, I seen you working out the other day.
Yeah, I went to the gym again today. I ain't been having time. I usually go a lot more, but it's my stress reliever. Instead of
Well, you got a
crashing
lot of
out, I
work
can
to
go
do.
work out. Yeah, too much. Some days I just sit and I'm just like, dude, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just getting to the point where I mean, and I'm never going to quit what I do because, whatever. But sometimes you just feel defeated.
Mm-hmm.
And this has definitely been these last couple of weeks have been that way. I haven't been to this many fucking funerals in a while. So, wow. It's sad, really, because it's kids and shit, and women and shit. Like, anybody that gets killed, I don't know. They're somebody's child.
Yep, true.
Oh shit! So it'll be interesting to see how this is going to work out, though, because I mean they brought the military to Chicago and all these places before, so I don't know. He's an idiot. This administration, though, I think all of them are fucking idiots. Not even just this administration. The last one, all of them. I'm over all of them. I just think that they are half the reason the political fucking division, and not even half, majority of the reason of why the division and each party is responsible, not just one. They take turns on being fucking idiots, and then we all fight over it, and then they do more stupid shit, and then we fight over that, and then they do more stupid shit, and then we all fight. I mean, it's just a fucking. It's weird. Another podcast, but yeah, there's all kinds of people that get killed that and shootings that happen that the news don't. The news is going to push a narrative out. That's what they do. But there's tons of people that are being killed that nobody even knows about. Shit. Sad. I don't know how much delay the chat is. That's the only thing. I don't have my other phone, so these might be delayed comments that I'm.
I
Not
can't even read that chat. It's like it never shows me the last message. It shows me like messages from like 10 minutes ago.
I know.
And they're never in the same order as on YouTube. It's really weird.
That's what I told Boss last time. I was that's the only thing I miss about him having StreamYard. I was like, I could actually see the comments, but like I can't see. Like the last comment I see is from 241. Oh yeah, that's what fucking. Wow, boss, you have opened eyes with shit. He's good at that. Boss is good at conversation. He gonna make you think.
True. That's why I haven't left. I came over here to clear my name, but I've been watching every night he goes live.
Yeah, I mean,
spit facts, bro.
It's good to learn. When we all have different life experiences. You know what I mean? And we can learn from each other, even though when we look at each other, we might not think we can learn from each other, but everybody can learn something from each other. Either what not to do, or but boss, he putting some good shit out there. Get some nuggets.
Yeah.
I seen that shit with Memphis. I sent it to boss. I was like, "You see this shit?"
What's that? Another streamer?
Nah, it's fucking Trump talking about the National Guards and all that shit.
Oh yeah. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
And yeah, something definitely needs to be. You know what's crazy with the crime though? Like if the judges see like, and I know this is going to be a shocker to some, obviously we know I protest against the police like a lot. But this is the one time that I can actually, like, I'll say this. The judges, there's so many laws and shit that are on the books that they're not pushing through. And they're also not holding people like the guy that just killed my friend at the boat docks. Dude, this motherfucker's on fucking federal parole. And he shot her 8 times. Twice in the face and in the chest and the side. Like, what do you know what I mean? And if he would have been still in jail where he should have fucking been in the first place, then this would have never happened. And that's probably, out of all the cases, all the friends that I have, that's at least 2 of them that's been that way, just this in this bunch of the week and a half. You know what I mean? So a lot of times these judges, the cops will arrest people, they'll put them, whatever, but then the courts don't want to do their part.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but they'll throw somebody in jail for something stupid, but something that they actually, this motherfucker done took a life or touched a kid or some shit. They're out here fucking walking around free on probation and parole and shit. Like, what? But somebody for a piece of fucking some fentanyl or a piece of crack or something, they're in prison for 30, 50 years.
I know, right? It's disgusting.
Like, so that's why I say, like, the National Guards and the policing, hiring all them, it's not going to solve anything. Because again, we're not some of the gun shit that we have, they're like, oh, take the guns away. No, just put the fucking laws that are in place that actually use them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They don't want to do that. They don't want to work.
Absolutely. Same
opinion.
thing out here in LA. Like I said, you call, they'll come 5 hours later. Even if you call screaming bloody murder, like you're getting stabbed, they won't come for 5 hours.
Oh yeah, I showed that whenever DoA was he had a panic attack.
Well, shit, not for anything. I showed that when that shit was going on with me and Psycho one time, because all this shit was going on. I called them. I waited for hours at my house. Finally, we ended up having to go down to the fucking police department and call the fucking police there. And they was like, well, why are you coming to the police department? Why don't you got to wait at home? I said, no, motherfucker, I don't wait at home 5 fucking hours. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to call the fucking police. The fuck? So he got put back, and I don't know. I keep getting fucking alerts. I don't know what they're doing with him.
We actually had an Amber Alert yesterday, and it went through my phone like 8 times, like within a 10-hour period. It kept going off, and it kept giving new locations. But why weren't they finding the guy? Like, they would say that he was seen at this corner or seen at that corner. And it's like, okay, if you've seen him, why aren't you fucking arresting the motherfucker? And it was a 2-year-old child, little girl, kidnapped by her dad. It's fucking sad.
Yeah, most of the time the Amber Alerts ones are usually done by family members.
Yep.
Those things, man, when they hit our fucking phones, they go crazy. They scare the shit out of me.
Yep.
All right, now I can see the chat. Look what happened in Canada. CK was... Well, Wanda, like, I don't know, dude. Like, I think that shit, I don't know. That kind of shit, to me, it just, when I seen that video where I'm talking to her, the guy that got, pew-pewed or whatever, we're seeing that, again, these videos of these people climbing on these fucking roofs and being able to do all this shit, and it's just like, I don't know, makes me just think there's more to it.
Yeah.
Oh, there definitely is more to it.
Well, because if you think about it, and I think this is, I don't want to say this is going to keep happening, but unfortunately, I just feel like it's going to, because of all the, like, situations that led up to it. And then you got somebody that thinks that they can do it, so then they did do it, and now you're going to have copycatters that are going to, it's the same shit with the fucking bullshit. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's a trend that we do not need to be picking up, but we're going to watch.
That first dude that they cuffed, that older guy, the reason they cuffed him was because he said, I shot him.
Yeah.
True. He did say.
So that's one reason it makes me think too. It's like it's a group thing.
He was the he was the exactly.
He
was the misdirection. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So
here, I'm the shooter. Don't look over that way. He's getting away.
Yeah.
right?
Oh, my bad, y'all. I'm just now seeing the comments about when y'all
I
when
just think it's
Sparky stole my fucking shirt, sit there and told everybody I stole the truck. That shit was the funniest shit ever, dude. Oh my
wait,
god.
what? Who stole
So
what?
Sparky got drunk one night, right? And
God.
she got, well, you know how she used to get wasted, and she
Mhm.
got so drunk got in her truck. She went to the liquor store. Apparently she walked home. Well, she was so drunk she didn't realize that she left her car at the liquor store. So she goes home, she passes out. She wakes up. She calls the police on me and tells the police. Literally, I have the live, like the short is on my fucking shorts on my hot mess page. And the cop's sitting there looking at the phone, and she's telling him that I came down there and stole her truck. Okay. Then 2 days later, so then she finds her truck. She finds it at the liquor store, and she's like, oh. Then 2 days later, she called the police on me back again and said I came back to her camper and stole her fucking check. It was the funniest shit. That was the shit that I was just like, really?
Oh, fuck.
You called you, and she called the police on me. Like, they called me.
That's
We're
fucking
like, what the
hilarious.
fuck is going on?
Oh shit. Last time I was around her, she picked up some guy on the side of the street and was like live while she was having sex with dude, and I'm like, oh hell no, I never went
She
back.
got listen. She would go nuts. She would sit there and I'd be working out and shit like that, and I guess that would trigger her. Or when I would wear my shirts and my boobs would show, so then she would get drunk and she would be online and she'd have nothing but her bra on. Or then she would go and fuck some random dude. Well, watch this summer. I can go get some fucking ass. And she'd go off with some random guy. And then she popped up in the hotel with some fucking redneck dude yelling out the N word with the hard R. I was just like, bitch. Then she was gonna buy when I was looking to buy a house. She kept going around and telling everybody she was gonna buy the lots. Like, dude, she's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah. I tried to
Yes,
warn
mind you, I'm
everybody
in
about her.
Kentucky and she's in where does she live in? Alabama or some shit like that.
Don't know, don't care. As long as it's far away from me.
Yo, that bitch is a nightmare, dude. That shit was fucking. She drove me insane. That bitch. Actually, we drove her insane, but still, she was just God. She wrote me an email one day and was like, "I want to be friends with you. I'm so sorry." Did it? I was like, "Bitch, if you don't get the fuck, you brought the guy that I have a case with. You thought having his back and doing all that shit. You thought that was cute. I don't give a fuck about calling the police on me about trucks and all this shit, bitch. But when you sit there and you brought that psychotic motherfucker and you're calling him and yeah, nah, dude, there's no get backs on that bitch ever again. Get away from me. Don't fucking talk to me."
She stole my truck. Fucking drunken
She was
loser.
naked. Yeah, that's the one. I Am Only Me. That's the one where she was the guy. All of a sudden, G did the best video on that one, dude. Like she did the best video because there was like the music and banging on the walls, and the guy's like, he says the N word, and oh my god. Not that that was good part. That was the best part, but it was just so fucking like we were all watching the video, and then all of a sudden he just says it, and everybody's just like, first of all, who's this dude she's with? That bitch is crazy. And then she's with that one crazy dude now, right? Like, I don't even know where her channels are. And peeped in a long time ago, but like, I'm good. I'll let her, no offense, Red, but I'll let her drive you crazy.
Yeah, I don't want to know her channel anymore. That was just bad news.
Let's see. You had a young girl streamer. I had a young girl streamer, girl. Wait, maybe I'm reading this wrong. Hold on. Canada who came out here to record. Why does it keep fucking bouncing? Dude, this chat sucks. People's Convoy, her money dried up. Now she's doing OnlyFans. I mean, shit, let's just go make money on OnlyFans. I don't give a shit. And she still takes shots at you, Summer, in her lap. Does she? I bet she does, dude. Who is this person we're talking about? Her name is Sparkle. I call her Sparkle, but it's Sparky or something. I don't know. She's weird, dude. She's
BTM
fucking
Sparky.
crazy. Yeah. She was from the industry and shit, right? So like when I first met her, I was like, okay, well, and she was like, I want to do outreach and I'm going to do this and I used to do all this stuff, and I was like, okay, well, maybe I can, I don't know, encourage you to get back into doing stuff. And then when I was giving her advice and I was like, hey, you probably, this is this, and then she was just like, no, you're trying to control me. I'm like, whatever, psycho bitch. Leave me
That
the fuck
happened.
alone.
That happened right before she groomed that kid, taking him to the fucking what do you call it, the drag shows and shit.
Yeah,
You remember
dude,
that, don't you? Oof.
she's fucking idiot, dude. I haven't like that. She emailed me probably 2 years ago. I haven't looked in her chat in probably about the same time frame. So and I would peek in every now and then. I'll see Red Live, and like he'll be like saying something about her, or every now and then somebody like Troll Central will say something about her. And I just started peeking in on them in the last 6 months or whatever. So I tried to. Oh, and then she got mad. Yes, to Amazon. Oh my God. Well, her Amazon books. Let's talk about that. But remember how crazy she went over condoms?
No.
Everybody was ordering me condoms because I had condoms on my for outreach because we give
Yeah.
condoms away. Obviously, we want people to be
Yeah.
safe. Like the fuck.
True.
And she's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe she's giving condoms. That's so fucking gross." That's what?
How's that gross? That's more hygiene than. Yeah.
I want
No.
people to fucking stay safe, dude. Like, so people trolling her ordered me so many fucking condoms, dude. It was unreal.
She was probably mad because someone used a condom on her and she got an STD anyways.
I don't know, but she is wacky, honey. She is. Yes, she's as wacky as Tim. Yes, she was in love with him for a long time, and then I don't know. He rejected her, and then she fucking crashed. Then she got onto me, and she stayed on me for until finally I was just like, look, bitch, I just don't want no parts. Like I just cut. When I say I cut dry community, when I turned, I bounced. I was like, fuck this. I'm not talking about anybody in the community. I'm not nothing. People were like, damn, Summer, you ain't even going live no more. Nope. I started another channel and I went and hit on other panels to get away from everybody for a while. Fuck that shit.
I think she was the one out of everybody that I hated the most, to be honest. I could
Well,
not
she's just
stand
so
her at
fucking
all.
sloppy, dude. And just so.
Well, okay,
I mean, like somebody said she's still talking about me. I promise you all, I have not had
so
interaction with this bitch for 2 years at least.
this probably happened before she said that you stole her truck, but long time ago when she first got her truck repaired, right? She was like, "Oh man, I was driving home from work and my tire exploded. Now I can't get to work tomorrow." So I went ahead and I bought her a new tire. The very
I
next
remember
morning,
that.
after I bought her tire, she used my PayPal that I sent to her to dox my name, my PayPal link, and all that shit.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sucks. I'm sorry that she did
And
that to
that's
you.
why
But
I
listen,
never talked to her again after that.
she got so mad, right? Because I was financially trolling her one day. She was online and she was talking about she needed gas and she was talking about she needed food and she needed this. So I sent her like $50 or $30, something like that. It was more than 20. I know that. And she got so fucking pissed. She sent the money back to me. She blocked me from Cash App. So then I was using other people's Cash Apps because it was driving her so fucking crazy. Each time we had like $10 or $15 in it. So like it got up there. You know what I mean? Like we kept trying to send her money and she would get so fucking, bitch, don't you send me no fucking money. I don't want your money, you fucking whore.
Damn, I would have been like, okay, give me money. I need it.
Financial trolling I've done. It was great. This bitch, she went off the fucking deep end. And for 6 months, bitched about me fucking trying to donate to her, dude.
Maybe it would fuck up her social security and she'd get kicked off of it or something.
She didn't get fucking $50 fucking donations. She's dumb. She's the idiot. She didn't want because I did it once before. Like I donated to her, and then I was like, "Yep," I was like, "You're the reason. I'm the reason." So or whatever it was, because I was just fucking with her. So then that pissed her off, and she's like, "You'll never say that you're the reason I got the help that I." Bitch.
Oh,
She's an idiot, dude. I
that
mean,
was some
anybody that
crazy shit
gets
back.
drunk and leaves their fucking car at the liquor store and then calls the police on a bitch fucking 5,000 miles away. You got a fucking issue, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And I was nowhere as bad as I'm reckless now on the mouth, and I talk a lot of shit now. But back then, I was nowhere as bad as I am now. I mean, I'm nice, but when I do feel like raging out, yeah, I go to the pits of hell. I didn't even do that with her. Shit, she took herself there. She would get so mad if somebody mentioned my tattoo. She became a tattoo artist. Y'all remember that shit? She was talking about my tattoos. All of a sudden, this bitch is going and getting tattoos everywhere, and she's a tattoo artist. I'm like, bitch, doing?
She is simping for you. That's what it is. She's in love.
Dude.
It's the only thing I can get from it. Like,
You don't have to watch Canada. Call her. You can come up here and join us, and you can talk about something. You can leave the conversation. At least we're talking.
yeah, I know, right?
And I'm going off the chat. Actually, I'm just
Hit that
reading what
link,
the chat's
people.
saying. She did post it. Yep, her boobs out. I remember when she fucking bent over and flashed everybody her white ass to show, because I said I had a tattoo on my ass. So then she got up and got drunk and showed her fucking pasty white ass.
Damn.
Now I'm gonna have nightmares.
Yeah, it was a lot. She brocks every name that comes in automatically thinks. Oh yeah, don't take no pineapples around her. And then she held the fucking bears hostage. Y'all remember that shit? Rest in peace to the bear lady. But she took those fucking bears and held them hostage. Yes, ever instant she took needles and poked them into the bear. Yes, yes.
What?
Bitch is crazy. She took needles and poked them, and she was acting like she was a voodoo queen, and she was gonna put a spell on Red in them or somebody. Somebody she was pissed off
What
at.
the
Probably
fuck?
all of us. Yeah.
From the doll lady or bear lady.
Yeah, the bear lady that would make all the bears. Well,
Yeah.
I guess she had talked the bear lady into giving her some bears, and I don't know, she conned her into some shit. And then she kept the bears. She was like, "Fuck you, bitch! I'm not giving the bears back." And then Red and them were all fighting over these fucking bears. I don't know, dude. It's crazy when you go back and think
Yeah,
about
I
it.
remember the bears. I remember we sent Red to go get the bears back once from dude that took them or whatever. Fuck, that was fucked up. From Polish Agnes, if you remember that.
Yeah, I remember her a little bit. I don't know if any of you all here know. Hold on.
He took the money. That's what it was. Dude took the money from the bears. Is what he did. That was fucked up.
If anyone knows about the Scientology stuff, but there is a cyber stalker harasser that was arrested a week or two ago for cyber stalking her HOA and is now being investigated. Hey, listen, people don't. I'm going to tell you all firsthand, and most people in this community that know me and know my story, people think that you cannot get in trouble and you cannot go to jail just because you do shit over the internet. Bullshit. Yes, you fucking can. Yes, you can. And yes, there are people that will stalk you, and it will start on the internet, and then it will happen. Shit will happen in real life, and you can get in trouble for that shit. So I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did you notice the prices on houses are coming down?
Yeah, but we'll see. I don't know what's going to happen with that. And do you all remember? And then we'll talk about that. Sorry, but I was reading Tom's Girl, and I want to address it real quick. The rocks. Do y'all remember the rocks? The fucking potatoes that she had, or rocks, or whatever they was, and she was acting like they were people. And then that other fat dude.
Oh fuck!
What was his fucking name? The one that doxed my kids and said that my kids were adopted.
Oh fuck!
What was that big white fat dude's name? And sorry, I know that probably it's like half the people in the community, but
I know, right? Oh fuck, that's hilarious.
what was his fucking name?
Someone
God damn
doxed your
it.
kids? Like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, Riddle made it up for me. He told everybody that I adopted my kids. All my kids were adopted, so I could get paid off of them. Mutt, that was it. Yes, Mutt.
Mutt?
Her and
Oh,
Mutt had the fucking rock.
Celtic Mutt?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, like the communities that I've been in since I've been here, fucking Anima Mundi, which is Taurus Rising, is over there running amok, running her mouth in everybody's chat and shit. Fucking annoying as fuck, dude.
I don't remember who was
She
it.
won't
Oh
go
wait,
away. She's
I
been
think I do
banned in
remember.
every. She's been banned in every single thing. She was Mutt's best friend.
Yeah,
Taurus
yeah,
Rising 14 or something like that.
yeah. I remember now. When you were saying it, it kind of hit me. I remember he used to every now and then have that brought around.
Yeah.
He was a fucking idiot, dude. There's some real fucking locals.
It's funny. I've actually got a clip of him saying something where you couldn't understand what he was saying in the game when you walk past his card. It's fucking hilarious. I should have showed that. That's what I should have done.
They used to do YouTube shows together. I know. Remember when him and Sparky were gonna do YouTube shows together?
Yeah.
And that shit crashed out.
Yeah, that was like a week before they were supposed to start, and they never did.
Didn't she like hold his picture hostage for a long time or some shit? There was some, I don't know. That bitch was always painting people pictures and supposed to be selling them, and like nobody ever got their fucking pictures. I think like 2 people got pictures. God, we wasted so much of time of our life with such stupid shit. But we had some fun doing it though. It was, it was alright, I guess. God, we got some fucking years invested. That's for sure.
Yeah, true.
And the shit's still going. It's more people. Like now there's all kinds of people, like all the Scientology people and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, I wonder what community is going to be next. 'Cause you know he's going to bring
All
more
of them.
people in.
Next, they're gonna be going around all fucking communities. It's gonna be fucking hell. That's what it is. Been having a lot of fucking dreams about it too, where the military's going down through the streets and I'm leading people through the woods, hiding from them and shit. Yeah, that's some scary fucking shit.
Well, if people have not watched Handcell, people really should watch that because I'm telling you, you'll get an idea of what's coming.
Well, the sad thing is
Handmaid's Tale.
any type of scary dream like that I have, eventually, either I meet the people that was in that dream, or that dream happens. So that's some
Right.
scary shit.
Yeah, I've had dreams like that. No, we ain't keeping him. Y'all take that. No, fuck that. Y'all keep him. Y'all took him. Y'all keep him. We don't. No return address here. We don't want that insect back over here.
Keep who? What are you talking about?
If you want somebody in the chat said y'all can have DoAs. No, you can
Fuck
have
that.
that.
We don't want him. Dude, he's scared of me. He's really fucking scared of me. I called him out the other day. I said, hey, you know where I live, boy. You're here in LA too. Come on down. I was like, if you kick my ass, I'll give you the motorcycle. Remember, I was going to give him the motorcycle. That's why he fucked me over.
Oh yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
text messaged him while he was live streaming. Ooh, whatever. But yeah, I still have the motorcycle sitting here. I told him, you come here and if you can kick my ass, I'll give you that motorcycle again. If not, I'm going to stomp your mud hole in you. And he, oh man, I ain't going there. I'm afraid of him.
They said that Sparky's hanging with Sticker Chick. Oh Jesus.
Oh God.
I don't really know the
stories
Sticker
about
Chick
that.
lady, but
I don't know who it is either, but I've heard some stories.
yeah, well, I just know that she'll eventually figure out that Sparky's a fucking da-dun-da-dun. I don't know her. I don't care. If she's talking some shit, apparently, I don't give a fuck.
Fuck her. Fuck her.
Yeah, there's nothing that interests me in that, and I like a good shit show, and but nah, I'm good. I'm straight.
Yeah.
Not worth it. I got bigger fish to play with and have fun with.
Her husband told her she needs to take down her because like we have our name in here and shit. Instead of her putting Sticker Chick, she'll put Chairman of Antifa. And her husband, is in the military or whatever, or has a military job, and he recently told her she needs to take it down. Which she's had that up for quite a while, so I'm assuming he knows something we don't know, and told her take that shit down.
Well, he probably doesn't want to get any of his shit attached to what she's doing online to any of his military shit because it could come back on him.
Mhm.
I don't know. That's the only thing I could think of. It would make some money. Tell somebody to do that. You never know.
Yeah, true.
Motherfuckers are whack jobs these days.
Y'all hit the link.
Yeah,
Oh,
somebody come up there.
so what I was wanting to say about prices of housing coming down, right? So I've been trying. This is actually a program that you might want to talk to anybody that you know, Summer, that is on Social Security disability, right?
Okay.
You know how that they can get the housing authority and they'll pay the rent for them, right? Or at least they got to pay 30%. Well, there's actually a program that's inside that, and you can actually have that person, instead of paying rent, they can actually switch it over. If you can find somebody that'll sell them a house under $100,000, they will be allowed to put it towards buying a house, and they can still have their voucher, and it'll pay that much of their money. So look into it.
Oh, damn.
It can help a lot of people.
Yeah,
I just recently found out about it about 6 months ago, and I contacted. The problem is you got to find a realtor that will actually do it, because they have to do it free, right? They can't make big, huge chunks of money off of it, so they don't really want to bother with it. I actually got an email last night from 2 different realtors, and they listed 10 houses that I could choose from, and I got to look at them. Some of them looked abandoned and pretty bad, which they won't be accepted. You know what I mean? But I'm going to be combing through some shit now, and I'm going to be moving soon. So fuck California.
Yeah. I know a bunch of people that live out that way now. Yeah, no, I'm good on that. There's nothing that interests me there.
Yeah, well, it can help people get homes and actually own their home.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't. Sorry, I was replying to the chat. But yeah, any program that does that is great. I think people that can buy homes.
Housing authority. It's housing authority is what it's called.
Yeah, we have that program. Our house right now, our shit's all fucked up with that.
Yeah, it's like that all over the country, but you can definitely switch it to a mortgage instead of paying rent.
Right.
It's pretty fucking.
It's good to know. I might have to look into that. See what that's all about.
Yep. And the best part about it is HUD. You can actually go to HUD once you have the voucher set up, and HUD will pay the down payment to get you into the house.
Yeah.
That's all they'll pay is the down payment. So
I have heard something about something like that. Yeah, I have heard something about that.
Yep. So yeah, look into both programs. You can probably help a lot of people. Are there homes in Cali under 100K? No. The cheapest house out here is going to be about 200K, and that's going to be a little hole in the wall that's fallen down and got holes in the walls and shit. You know what I mean? No, I'm actually looking in Michigan and a few other places like what do you call it? North Carolina, because my friend Mike owns land out there, so we're thinking about maybe that area too. But
yeah,
so far I've got 10 houses that have been sent to me to look at, and I haven't looked at them yet. The first one I seen on there was it was like a white house, but there was no white paint left on it except for the roof, the very top of the roof. It had a little bit of white, and the rest of it was just like, it looked like blood was dripping down the building. It was so tore up. I was like, yeah, no, I ain't even looking at that.
Yeah, they got a lot of different. I have heard about the HUD thing though. I think I know.
Well, I'm originally from Ohio, so I figured if I was closer to Ohio, it would be probably better for me. I mean, I don't have any family anymore. All my family's dead, but I've still got friends out there.
Boss, do you see as how things?
And it's all due to the prices drop. That there's actually houses that are available that are under $100,000 out there now. So if you're looking for a house to fix up, go looking now before the prices go up again. Because as soon as we lose this president, it's going to go right back the fuck up. Guaranteed.
It's gonna go up before we lose this president.
Yeah,
How are things? I've been around. Who's Miss Me? I'm trying to remember who that Miss MC. You
well,
see
he
what
just,
she's saying to you, boss? In chat, text me later. I lost your number. She said.
No, Summer, I think she was meaning you.
I don't know who Miss MC is. Remind me who you are. I apologize if I forgot. My brain don't always work. But I've been doing good. I've been chilling.
yeah, me too.
Just been busy with community shit like I'm always doing.
Yeah, that's why I dropped some subs the other day for you.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I know it's not much, but like
Shit,
I already
it
spent
adds
all
up,
my
yeah.
money for this month because I had all my loans to pay off. So now my loans
Hey,
are paid off. So
I don't
next
care
month
if
I might
somebody
be able
gives
to
me
get you
50
better.
cents. If somebody
Mhm.
gives me 50 cents, that's 50 cents of their money, and I still appreciate it. So
Yeah, true, but you should maybe put
everything
your things up to $5.99 instead of $2.99. That's what everybody else has standard on is $5.99.
yeah, I probably should raise it. That I set that back a long time ago.
So where'd Boss
Oh,
go? Did he fall asleep on us?
no, he's still there.
I was twisting up and eating. You say you from the UK, Miss MC? We, uh, when you said text me, you was talking to Summer, right? Or because I ain't gonna
I
lie.
think I know who that is now. Dude, she went by a different name, I think, though.
I have no clue.
That's what I was thinking too. In a way, I don't only know one woman from uh the UK that was at one time following Kendig, but then
Yeah,
she figured out who it
yeah,
was.
I think that's her. She went by something different though. I can't remember what her name was, but I know who she. I think I know who it is now. Yes, Maggie.
Yeah.
That's it. Yep,
What's
yep.
up,
What's
girl?
up, girlie? How you doing? Shit. Yeah, life just been lifing. I still have to go live and shit on my page. Tomorrow I got outreach. I still go out on Wednesday night outreach. We got a
Nice.
protest Saturday. We got a women's march we're doing.
Did they ever take down those signs that were underneath the underpasses and shit?
Oh, that we hung up that one. Yeah, they stayed up for almost most of the day, and they took them down. Like the last ones got taken down in the evening time.
Nice.
One got taken down immediately over in the rich people's neighborhood, but the ones we put on over the overpasses and shit, they stayed up for a
Oh
while.
no, I'm not talking about ones that you put. I'm talking about
Oh,
the government had put if you were helping homeless that were under the bridge or something like that, that you would
oh
be
yeah,
fined and shit.
those are all still up. We still get threatened with getting arrested and stuff. Like I could be like tomorrow, I could go out tomorrow and get arrested for helping the homeless in my
You got to
city.
be kidding me.
Nope.
The fuck?
We've had a couple of our outreach workers have been fined. But yeah, we can get arrested.
That's fucked up.
Mhm. And really in any place actually can find you. That's what they'll start doing first. They'll give you warnings and they'll give you like warnings and then citations and the next thing you know,
I mentioned it because they're trying to pass it here in California now.
yeah. Well, it's already federally. It's already passed everywhere. The
Oh,
Supreme Court
really?
was held it. Yeah, they did it
What?
2 years ago. I want to say a year ago, something like that.
Didn't even know that.
Uh,
Holy shit. I'm glad I don't help the
yeah.
homeless no more. But out here, the homeless aren't really homeless. They're just druggies that pretend to be homeless.
No, I
Because out here in California, if you go to Social Security and you tell them that you're homeless, they give you a $600 check. Straight up. Every month, you get $600. Just for saying you're homeless.
Is that tea?
I
That
know
was
people
put
that
in
do
motion
work
by
out there.
Kamala Harris, actually.
Yeah, I don't know. I know people that do the work out there, and I don't know.
Well,
I
I'm
guess
not
it
talking
depends where you're
downtown
at.
LA. I'm talking on the outskirts, down south, like Murrieta, where there shouldn't be any homeless, but there is. They're basically grifters that pretend like they're homeless so they can get free money and shit. It's sad as fuck.
DOA.
DOA, yeah. That's probably how he's getting his funding right now. That's a fact, dude.
Oh, that's great. Maggie said she's finally single. Hell yeah, girl. Congratulations.
Oh shit.
Single, ready to mingle, baby. Let's go. Sorry, I have a bad habit of looking at the chat. I ain't seen her in so long.
There's a reason she put that in there.
So I wonder in the down where you're talking about out in California, like in the smaller cities, why it's different. They can do that there, but they can't do it in the bigger city. I wonder where that is.
I don't know.
Because that money you're talking about, usually that's kind of like a federal type of thing. So that
Yeah.
would
Well, it's
be
through
available.
Social Security, and that's federal, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was put in place by Kamala Harris.
Right.
I-
What I'm saying is that
I don't
should
know if it's
be a
still
part.
active, but it was. She
Right.
also put in to where you could steal up to $500 and get away with it. So there was a lot of
but
shit
Trump.
she put in law.
I mean, but Trump does that. I mean, he was the first person that taught everybody how to get rich by being bankrupt and shit. So, like, I mean, I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, him and Elon, how they don't have no money, but they borrow money from the
Right.
banks, and that's how they get mad bank. Yeah, I know.
They're all
It's a good
crooked, dude.
strategy if you have a shit ton of money to start out with.
Yeah. They all hate us.
Yeah, they do.
I think they all do. Both sides. What are you looking at, Psycho? My cat's just sitting here like, come on, lady, are you gonna go to bed? Like, what's going on here? I'm sitting here waiting on you to do something. What? You guys are crazy. What are you guys both looking at me for? What'd I do? You guys are crazy. You should see how they're both looking at me right now. What do you want, Whack Job?
You have a good night too.
Look at the cast. They're like staring you down. You're like dinner.
Come on, lady. Right. They're so funny. Crazy is. They're worse than kids, man. What do you all want? You want something from me because you're staring at me. I wish you could talk to me.
They want some fucking milk, man.
Yeah, these little fat asses done ate. I done gave them wet food, dry food, everything. They're so spoiled, and they got treats.
Nice.
They're spoiled little shits. I said all my babies are grown now, so they're my babies. What are you doing, you fat ass? Come here. Oh, what you want? Bougie. Oh shit. Well, I think I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna charge my phone up.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I can't go to sleep, I might open up later.
Yeah.
See.
Well, it was nice seeing you again.
Oh
You
really?
too. Always good seeing you guys. Hope y'all have a good night. Maggie, it was great seeing you, beautiful. You got to come through and say hi. Don't be a stranger. And I'm just saying, she's single and ready to mingle. Holla. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Later.
So yeah. I'm gonna roll me one actually.
So, I mean, have you been paying attention to the ZDT shit?
A little bit, but not really. He looks like a pretty big piece of shit to me.
Anybody that can tell their mom to shut the fuck up, um, in my eyes, is a piece of shit.
He told his mom to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah. So, all right, I had played a bunch of videos about him, and honestly, I might do it again, just because people do need to know what type of guy he is. That way, they can keep their kids away from him.
Mm-hmm.
Because just his mouth, the way he speaks, is just he's gonna say something so harsh that a kid does not need to be around that. And
Was that the guy that had the stream the other night with your name in the title about ROs or some shit like that?
yeah, he's
I'm
handing
the one that downloaded his. I'm the one that downloaded his 11-hour stream and sent it to people to clip for you. So.
Oh yeah, appreciate that. I forgot that was you. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, he so yeah, you do kind of know, like, the threat. It's crazy. He'll make threats. I've never threatened him. I've never threatened nobody on here.
Yeah.
And for him
I
to
have.
threaten me, and
But
then
I say it jokingly.
yeah, but like, no, he said if I come to LA, that he's like, watch and see what happens. He's like, well, it's gonna be DOA and his people that do something to you, but
That's why I said, do you want to go snipe hunting? I live here.
I mean, you didn't have to say that. I mean, yeah, game recognized.
I'm just joking. I'm
But
joking.
yeah, I use the scope all the time just to make for sure everything's and on point. Uh, so yeah, I mean, can you shoot shit in LA legally?
Not really. Unless you have a hunting license and you're going into Big Bear or something like that to hunt. Like you can't even buy a BB gun and have it shipped here to California, dude.
That's
Like
insane.
not even a BB gun. The laws out here on guns are so fucked up. It's yeah.
I can't imagine. Like,
If you get caught just firing off a firework, it's like a $2,000 fine.
I can't imagine. And see, that's another thing. Like, and I'm not trying to incite nothing or whatever, but like, when people talk about civil war and shit or any type of war, there's a lot of people that buy fireworks for self-defense.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And
It's because it's cheap and it's effective. It can be very effective.
yeah.
And all they need is a spark to go off. So
I mean, there's some little stuff that, I learned as a kid, like having we started off with having bottle rocket wars, and then that went to adding in a Roman candle, and then we was like, shit, we just need to come up with anything that we can that's gonna work. Like there was this park, it's called Martin Luther King Park, and that was the park that I don't see how the cops just allowed it, but that was the park to go to on the 4th, and whoever shows up, it could be everybody versus each other, or you can have a group and start shooting bottle rockets or whatever at whoever.
Mm-hmm. I'm not saying to do this or anything, and I'm not like giving anybody any ideas, but when we were kids, we used to take super soakers. You get a metal tube about this long, right? And you melt it into the end of the super soaker. You fill it up with gasoline, and you attach a lighter to the other end of it. You got a fucking flamethrower. But if you don't have the metal part, it'll catch on fire and you're
Melt.
fucked. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. So you put the metal tube on it so it has a buffer so it cools down before it gets to the plastic, right? They work. They fucking do. And they're scary as shit. We actually caught the forest on fire one time. It took us like 2 hours to get it put out before someone seen it, and we would have been fucked.
Yeah.
We dug and we just throwing dirt on top of the fire. Took a while to get it out, but we were little hellions, man. There's so many different weapons that you can make just out of normal shit in your house, dude. Like you wouldn't even believe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look up the Anarchist Cookbook. You'll learn a whole bunch of shit in there too. There's a lot of stuff in that book. If you get the real one, not the edited bullshit one, you know. Teaches you how to make Molotov cocktails and shit like that. Hand grenades and some really, really scary shit. I wouldn't even want to pick up half the devices in there. You'd be like too afraid it's going to blow up in your hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's no way in hell I'm picking that up and throwing that motherfucker. Like one of the worst ones I seen is when they take a balloon, right? And they fill it up with copper and a whole bunch of different chemicals, right? And then in the bottom of it, they put hydrochloric acid. And when you turn it upside down and you sit it down, the hydrochloric acid eats away the bubble or the balloon, and it just like boom. It's pretty explosive too.
Mm.
I've seen it happen a few times when I was a teenager. Anything we found online like that, we used to build it and blow it up. That's what our fucking childhood was. It was fucked up.
Yeah, there's a couple things that or stories that I almost said, and I was like, that's just gonna make me look like a jackass if I do.
Yeah, well, you don't have to tell any stories like that. I mean,
Sure. It was just a story that popped in my head when you said that, and I was like, nah.
I got a few stories like that. Shit ton of them, actually. Most of them I don't like to talk about because they're like really fucking creepy shit that happened. But if it does come to civil war, I'm definitely prepared. I know how to survive, and I'll fucking lead people away from shit. So, like I was saying, I have dreams about that shit all the time. So, and I can teach them how to arm themselves and survive in the wilderness and all that shit. So, if you don't know how to do that, if you don't know how to survive in the wilderness, go watch some videos and learn survival skills, because you never know, we might need them soon. So just saying, prepare.
Yeah, I don't like this shit that's going on in America right now. It's not even cool.
Yep.
So like it's people, I ain't never seen it like this ever. Even in 2020, I've never heard anybody just be like, this person is trying to get people to start a civil war, and the dude's like, well, what else should we do? It's like,
Oh, dude, you definitely don't want to go on Rumble then. because that's all people say on Rumble. They're always constantly saying, we need to do civil war. We need to start killing people. And it's like, I won't even go on there no more because of it. It's disgusting.
And that started after Charlie Kirk.
No, it started way before that. It started when COVID started. And it's just gotten worse and worse on there. That's why I won't even go on there no more. Few people that I knew from the convoy, they were over there. And they were rooting that shit on. I'm like, no, oh, hell no. We don't need civil war. What we need to do is we need to take back our fucking country. Well, I thought it was crazy they were talking about hanging people and shit. And I'm like, no, that's not fucking chat. That's not what you say in chats and shit. A few of them were saying it on their podcasts, and I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you people? Like,
Well, they done it recently, and it was at, and this is what's crazy. I know it's not coincidence, but it happened, recently after the Charlie Kirk shit. A black guy got hung at a university, Delta University, um, which is in Mississippi, and Mississippi is bad when it comes to, well, the South in general, of course, but Mississippi is like still old school shit, like Jim Crow shit.
it's getting bad. But if it happens, it does. I'll be prepared. What time is it? Damn, it's only going on 1 o'clock.
Shit's going on 3 here.
Yeah, it feels like it's 5 a.m. right now. But I wake up now at 7 a.m. and I stay up the whole day. So that's good. So I was going to bed at 7 o'clock in the morning and staying up, going to bed, sleeping 3-4 hours, then up for another 10 hours, then I'd sleep for 3 hours, then I'd be 12 hours, 24 hours. I had to get myself on schedule. I can't fucking keep doing that shit. But as a matter of fact, I'm going to go to bed. I should have been in bed an hour ago.
Already.
Yeah. But have a good stream and good points that you were making earlier. And you're welcome for the stream. Fuck that fucker, dude.
Already.
Yeah. I was told as soon as that thing went live, I was told you need to go over there and download this right now. So if there's ever a stream that you need downloaded, just let me know and I'll download it for you. So, and I can get it even if they privatize it. It'll still be in the memory. So if I go to their stream, I can get it out of memory because I'm a coder. I know how to do all that shit. So basically, when you're watching a stream, it downloads it on the buffer, and all you got to do is read that buffer and turn it into a file. It's pretty simple shit. But
oh yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you have a good one.
Yep. Have a good one. I'll see you later.
Man. Yeah, y'all. y'all stay prayed up and literally ready. Like, ready is really coming in all. I don't want somebody to just think ready is you got your guns and your ammo. There's just so much to it. For example, okay, for the tough guys, so-called tough guys out there that's like, I'm ready, I already got my guns and all that. Okay. With all of that, Civil War and all this shit that motherfuckers has won, do you know how to stop the bleeding? Do you have a stop the bleed kit? Do you know how to do it yourself? Do you know how to do a tourniquet? Have you ever practiced on, or at least do the motions? You can't really do it. But did the motions of putting the tourniquet on and all that. If you don't know what type of blood you have, that's definitely something you should know. I mean, for just in case. You never know. Yeah, there's a lot to it to really say, yep, I'm ready. Because see me, this is gonna be defense. If people come at me, I'm gonna put them down and take what they got. If it's on some real serious shit like that, they're about to lose everything that they have. But damn, y'all. So this is off of heavy duty country. Motherfucker talking wild these days. Already. Yeah. And 5,000 rounds. No, it's not a lot in a war, but it's a lot for one person to have. You know, I got rigs. Not even gonna mention what my rigs hold, what my war bags hold. Even though I don't want y'all to think it's just something bad in a war bag. No, it's all legal. It's just for example, you don't want to tell people how many bullets you got, right? And I always tell people, don't never tell nobody how many guns you have, because if you're like, oh yeah, I own 4, I own a few pistols and a rifle, and now the person when they rob you for those weapons, they'll know now you got 4. So where's all of them? But if you didn't say shit and they took the one up off your hip or whatever, I mean, all I own is 1. You know, yeah. It's just I know some of y'all have not went through none of that. Stick up to where you gotta be like, all right, yeah, you can have it. But up here thinking, I know I'm about to get everything back after all this. Now, whatever is played does not mean I agree with it or disagree. I'm playing it because I want y'all to hear the way HDT talks, you know. And this guy right here, sarcasm, but HDT, wants to not mention that, basically, fuck it. I'm just gonna play it.
You did it. You have shown us how much you love Charlie Kirk. Been out there terrorizing folks too, haven't you? Up in Idaho, you damn near beat a kid short of his life for speaking out against Charlie Kirk.
Fuck yeah, we did. You come through a vigil of Charlie Kirk and you disrespect him? Yeah, they beat the fuck out of him. Would y'all have done it any differently? If y'all have a funeral for somebody and I came through and I was saying a whole bunch of disrespectful shit, would y'all not try to beat the fuck out of me? Then shut the fuck up. Stop having a double standard. My lord. It's not that fucking difficult to get. Oh, he's got more though.
Short of his life. I thought you guys loved freedom of speech. Then if that wasn't enough, you had to go down to the HBCUs and just offer a bunch of bomb threats to scare them kids from going to school. Just a bunch of terrorists.
Oh, good. So we're a bunch of terrorists. Did y'all not just kill one of our own? Assassinate him in broad daylight? Was that not y'all? Because it sure as fuck seems like it's y'all. No, you got more? Okay.
Wasn't a left.
And if that wasn't enough, you've been on social media running around talking about how this is going to incite a civil war. We need to attack the radical left. You guys have lost your damn marbles, man. Don't even sound like Americans anymore.
Well, okay. So are you interested in talking to me? Like, do you want to talk? Do you like me? Do you want to have a conversation with me? Do you think we're going to agree on anything? I love how the left always plays the card of, oh, they're calling for civil war. You guys talk more shit about us, so why wouldn't you agree with it? Because you...
So just because motherfuckers talk shit about you, we should just agree with you to go to civil war? You dumbass motherfucker. He has a big channel. He has a lot of followers and shit. He's probably met Charlie Kirk and shit like that, right? So, like I said, Charlie Kirk should not have been killed. And I'm just gonna say I really don't think this was just anybody that just said, fuck this, I wanna, I can't stand. No, I think it was something deeper. They didn't have shit to do with someone not liking the way he talks. Y'all, if y'all do y'all's homework, y'all really figure out who, y'all figure out who it seems it might be. But yeah, there's more. I'm gonna keep playing, but this dude would always try to talk as if everybody should have a level head and all this, that the right has a level head and that the left just wants to riot and all this other shit.
You guys know that you would get your fucking ass handed to you. Oh, they're calling for civil war. How dare they? Put your money where your mouth is. He's got more.
Then I noticed how quiet you've been this morning. Come to find out, the governor of Utah had released the suspect information, who happens to be white. His parents are registered Republicans. More than likely, in the city that they lived in, they probably belong to the predominant religion in the state.
Oh, I love this. You think that anybody has been quiet because he's white. Let me tell you the difference between us and y'all, just so this is ever so fucking clear. We don't give a fuck about race. If you harm America, we don't see color. We see you as a fucking terrorist. Oh, he's white, so they're all being quiet because they have to back up the white people.
By the end of all this, watch, he's gonna kind of say something that lets you know that he's saying it is about color. Because he starts talking about black people, right? And basically how their culture needs to be changed. Prejudice is what it is. The prejudice. They want to prejudge a motherfucker, off a stereotype. If someone's sagging, dreads, somebody's gonna think he's a thug or whatever, right? When you don't know a damn thing about that person until you talk to him.
Fuck that motherfucker. You think I'm sitting here saying, oh, because he's white, I love him. I'm not going to say what I would do to the person. I don't care if he's white, black, brown, purple, some fucking smurf somewhere. But I tell you what, if he was black, a decent amount of y'all would have his back. Y'all would be calling us racist if we called him out. Just like y'all did when that black dude stabbed that white woman on a bus.
You're busy. You have responsibilities, and you also have dreams. Whether you're looking to advance your career or launch a new one, DeVry can help you build a brighter future. DeVry works for you.
That's why we're different, because we stand up for what is right, not for, oh, what is my skin color? But continue, sir. Or have you had enough?
Christianity. And then it hit me that he checks off all the boxes as to who you are in the Republican Party and what you guys advocate constantly. You don't have anybody else to blame but yourselves.
All right, so let me speak to you as a Christian. A real Christian would never even think about doing something like this. Sure, we are all human, but if this guy was truly a Christian, faith-based, why the hell would he go and assassinate somebody who is also faith-based? Turn your fucking brain on. That's not something that people just do. So, people have asked me, how do we fix the black crime in America? It's pretty simple. Fix your fucking culture. Have a leader who denies everything that y'all do. Oh, it's cool because it's in a fucking rap song, dude. No, it's fucking not. You know what's cool? Being a good father, raising a good family, providing for a family, not going out and selling crack rock every week, not being some piece of shit on the internet who just makes a bunch of false bullshit, working on his job, have integrity. Stop committing the most crime, and then maybe we will have mutual respect. But that's what it's about. It's not about racism. It's about mutual respect. Does that make sense? Are we just going to...
So it's about mutual respect if black people change. You know, that's what he's saying. Like, he went from just saying the left to then just saying, okay, it's black folks. The left ain't just black folks, motherfucker. Just like the right ain't only white. See, racism, people can try to hide it, but when they start getting real worked up or mad, that shit comes out because they're being their real self. They're not, you know. I can't imagine how he talks when he's with his buddies out on his property where nobody's around and they're out there shooting and shit. What's good with it? I think there's another video. No, I guess I need to show y'all this. I'm gonna make it bigger because it's like a short, so I mean, y'all see the pictures right there, right? Now, as I said earlier, it's like it's a different kind of tank because they want them to be able to drive on the roads and shit. So they got tires, but they still got the big ass barrels that come out, right? And word on the street is they left the keys in that motherfucker.
Hey man, they say the Memphis YNs done took over the tanks from the National Guard.
These niggas stole these folk tank. Stole these folk tank, boy. These niggas stole.
Hey man, they say the Memphis YNs done took over the tanks from the National Guard.
These niggas stole these folk tank. Stole these folk tank, boy. These niggas stole.
Hey man,
Well, yeah, it's my motherfucking birthday. Hmm. Uh, what? Which bill are you talking about? Yeah, I wonder how it is looking inside, like living somewhere else outside the country, and then watching from afar. I wonder how it does look, because I know like China, for example, their military is bigger than ours, their navy and all that. But if you like, they went around the streets of China interviewing people, asking if you could, would you go to the U.S. And they say no. It's too many people get killed. They don't believe that people should have guns. Well, yeah, to the motherfuckers, like I said, they want to try to silence me. Silence me for what? DoA. I think this is like the third time I said it, so I wonder what you think about that. About ZDT saying that if I came to LA, something was gonna happen to me. But it's gonna be DOA and his people. They're gonna do something. So, I mean, I would like. You don't have to, but I definitely would like to hear what you think about that. If I don't hear from you, I guess I'll just have to assume you and ZDT are in cahoots behind the scenes, talking, making plans, whatever, to try to stop me and whatever, right? Which I don't know if you've heard what he said, but if you haven't, you should go see what he was talking about, making the threats and shit. I haven't threatened y'all, have I? I don't think I have. So, yeah, that needs to be addressed for sure. If not, then you would have already called the cops by now. If someone was threatening your life, not just one, multiple people. Like I said, not just one, not just two, not just three. It's that time. Y'all have a good day. Like I said, it's my birthday. Go get some rest. And I have a great motherfucking day. What shall I do? I don't know. It's kind of like an open schedule. Well, I say kind of, because there are plans, but the open schedule is basically like a couple options. But yeah, y'all have a good day. And what's for real. I'm out. Alright, so you guys